contribute something. Piece of supplies.
Understood.
Yeah.
The Emperor's light burns bright.
The Defensor Angelic stands with you.
We will fall upon them with righteous fury. Always forwards. Got it.
Sanguinius watches over us.
Predator crew ready. Need a scout? Firing on the enemy.
Affirmative.
For the Imperium! Forward! We are the sons of Sanguinius. For the Emperor! What needs fixing? Awaiting command!
I'll keep an eye out.
I thought I saw something.
The enemy lurks in the shadows. must resist.
I hear them out there.
Shit.
Test our armor.
Heretics surround us.
We're taking fire!
I await your orders.
Engaging target. We are the walls. We are the guns. Crush the enemies of the Imperium. We fight and we die for the Imperium. Confirmed. Sanguinius protective.
My fury will be fast. On my honor.
We are his shield, Indomitable. By his will. Target engaged. In righteous battle, liberation. In death, vindication.
My faith is strong.
Without hesitation.
Frag bombardment commencing. Kill zone set.
Firing. Ranged plasma on your request.
Your command?
Engaging the enemy. Vanguard marching. Rolling to position. Taking hits.
Not even death will stop me.
I am ready to help. My duty is service.
Thin their numbers. They will not overwhelm us. Roger that. We can handle it.
I defy their existence.
Is that all?
We are taking fire. We are taking fire.
We're taking fire! We're taking fire!
I hear them out there.
We've been intercepted. Taking fire!
Ah! About that crash site.
Relieve the sisters. The Xenos have cost us enough already.
We are the Sisters of Battle.
Open fire!
My power is yours to command.
Heavy armor, awaiting your orders. Laying down fire!
Death to all who oppose me.
Leave nothing but stains beneath our feet!
We follow his light. We will endure. By his will.
By your command.
On Baal 4 I was born, and should the Emperor will it, on Baal 4 I will die.
Plasma fire support ready. Anti-grav ready.
Is that all? By your command.
Heavy close support.
They will fear to tread close.
Taking fire! I will be the thunder that echoes their names!
Impedance acknowledged.
We are the Sisters of Battle. By his will. We are his shield, indomitable. By his will.
We fight and we die for the Imperium.
They shall never walk in the Emperor's light.
Heretics surround us.
The enemy lurks in the shadows.
I thought I saw something.
Hurrah!
We're taking fire!
Heretics surround us.
The Defensor Angelica stands with you.
My vigilance is eternal. Sanguinius protect you.
In Catherine's footsteps. In every shadow I find heresy.
That's alright. Thank you, Mom.
Says file that you only paid part of your taxes for last year.
That's right.
It's like only 78%.
Yeah.
You did it on purpose?
Yeah.
So you must have been expecting an audit.
Was expecting a fine or a sharp reprimand.
A reprimand? This isn't boarding school, Miss Pascal. You stole from the government.
No, I didn't steal from the government. I just didn't pay you entirely.
Miss Pascal, you can't just not pay your taxes.
Yes, I can.
You can if you want to get audited.
Only if I recognize your right to audit me, Mr. Director.
Miss Pascal, I'm right here auditing you. But now I have to go over your past 3 years' return to make sure that's all you haven't paid.
Fine.
It says, did you know PlayStation's parental controls were actually spying on your entire family? In 2006, millions of parents thought they were just monitoring their kids' gaming time. But Sony had secretly turned every PlayStation into a household surveillance device. The parental control dashboard wasn't just tracking game hours, it was recording family conversations through controller microphones. It captured arguments, private discussions, and even bedtime stories. Sony employees could watch live feeds of your living room through the system camera. They weren't protecting children, they were harvesting family data. Internal documents revealed Sony sold this intimate information to insurance companies and advertisers. They called it family dynamics data. The algorithm analyzed parent-child gaming fights to predict divorce rates and financial problems. Certain games were recommended not because they were age-appropriate, but because they caused family conflict that generated valuable surveillance content. Sony executives literally discussed which families provided the highest value spy material. Your credit score and targeted ads were influenced by how you argued over video games. Did you ever have heated gaming arguments that felt like someone was watching? Or did you notice weird targeted ads after PlayStation sessions? Did you know PlayStation's parental controls were actually spying on your entire family? In 2006, millions of parents thought they were just monitoring their kids' gaming time. But Sony had secretly turned...
Hey, why?
Did you know PlayStation's parental controls were actually spying on your entire family?
Hey, why are we on?
You're good at math. I'm sure that helps out on the farm.
Dad, my card declined. Fix it.
It's not broken. It's toast. I stopped funding the debts.
Deficit? I'm your daughter. I'm your blood.
Mosquitoes have my blood, too. Don't feed them.
That is so toxic. Other dads give their kids money.
Other dads raise adults who can't pay rent. I raise assets, not liabilities.
I didn't ask to be born. You owe me this.
I owe you survival. I don't owe you 2%. Come back with a business plan. Or come back with an electricity for workers.
Dad.
Divorce him, marry me, and then I'll see. What the fuck are you looking at? Who are you?
I'm Joel from the Center.
Your friend of friend of who's? You're not my fucking friend. Who the fuck are you friends with, Jules?
Do you guys know who the fuck this is? Does anybody know who this is? Does anybody know who the fuck Jules is? Anyone at all? You know who the fuck Jules is? So who are you?
I'm just minding my own business. I'm not trying to start anything.
Oh, no, you're not. Nobody that looks like you is minding their own fucking business. I know what you are. Yeah, I see you.
Having issues with OBS?
What is the going price on a diver's knife?
Do I really? Thank you, sweetheart.
Kids keep falling off the swing. Sorry, me. I built the swing. It's so weird.
The swing isn't scary.
The mysterious uptick in swing accidents was not caused by the children's carelessness. A monster whose hands were waiting for a child to get on the swing so it could push them until they fall right into their clutches. And now, will another unwitting child meet their demise at the hands of this beast? And the reason? Because Kaya is the world's strongest
Did you do that? Get out! Get her out! When your bank account will be completely depleted, I assume, therefore, once you were living at home, that you wouldn't have heard anything further from Rachel, correct? Correct. Having looked at your bank account, I have seen a further transfer, sir. Did you give permission for her to use that money?
No, she asked me if she could pay I could pay a phone bill for that. I said yes. But then money disappeared.
Do you know the total sum that she has taken?
$5,000 I spent.
£2,968. You're entitled to this money. Is that a gift in a way? Did you just come into my court and suggest to me that abusing the trust of this gentleman was a gift? Did you just come into my court and tell me that that sort of misappropriation, theft, or fraud is okay? Did you? Did you do that? Get out! Get...
Honey, are you okay? Get in.
Here's my breakdown of each analyst's performance.
I didn't think they were going to be able to get you back here.
Told me they were going to drag me through hell on everything.
This is corporate.
Trying to get to your next job without a car? It's just not going to work. Hey, a finance can get you approved for a...
What are you doing? Your hand is wet.
Sorry, must be nervous. I got some bad news.
What?
Damage to your husband's lungs is permanent. Kidney damage is reversible. Right therapy. You should regain full neurological function.
You didn't want me to go to the bathroom because you wanted to tell me my husband is going to be fine.
I didn't have a problem with you going to the bathroom. I just didn't want you to wash your hands. Stannous chloride is not only great for toughening ruby glass, but if it's mixed with gold, it turns bright purple. Either your fingers actually are worth their weight in gold. Your husband's cereal with gold sodium amylate. It's an arthritis remedy that's rarely used here in the U.S. It's still popular in Mexico. They give me props. Never heard of anyone using the gold before.
If you lost your ring,
Now, I saw it when I came in here. You don't remember me, John.
I know who you are.
You don't actually remember. Not before. The caddy did the spoon.
good afternoon, boys.
Wrong room, sweetheart. We don't need dictation.
I'm Kelly Jones. I'll be running the meeting today. You must be Phil Hunley, Neil Brown, and...
All due respect, Mrs. Jones, we're progressive. We're selling sports cars. Today, we're selling a 300
355, 428 cubic inch V8 beast is what you're selling. And you want to focus on the car's speed. Something like this. Look familiar? Chevy Camaro, Pontiac Firebird, and Oldsmobile. All from last month. Thankfully, you have something that your competition doesn't have. The Mustang Fastback. 355 horses for him. Seatbelts. For the family.
The seat belts? Well, we put them in because they might be mandatory next year.
Imagine the conversation if someone told your mom that this car, it's 355 horses and 100 speed. This car is what brings her husband home safe to her family. She wants married. She says the words every married man dreams of hearing. It's so much better if you bought herself that Mustang. Good afternoon, boys. Around here. You notice anything? How many pictures on a wall does mom have of me? I don't know. 20. You want to know how many of me? 3. And 2 of them, you're in. That's just nonsense. Nonsense. Really? I'm not here. I'm not here. I'm not here. I'm not here. Oh, this one right here? I was actually standing right next to her. Oh, for some reason, I didn't make the picture. Okay, now here we go with the dramatics. And that chip on your shoulder. Just Scott, mom has worked hard all the time for both of us. It hasn't just been for me. It's always been easy for me. Because you get the better end of the deal every single time. Don't blame me because I have talent, Scott. Wow. You really got her brainwashed. You really got her brainwashed. And you really, I don't have talent. I didn't mean that. But I know what you mean. Why should allow my sister if you don't have to? Okay, you know what? Stop. Stop. I'm not listening to any more of this. You don't have to. Tell me my decision. You answer your ship, not me. What are you doing? Don't tear that up. You are throwing everything away. And where are you going now? To let Jada know that she has a solo dancer.
How can you let that backstreet neophyte nobody represent us in this world?
Girl, you better back it up. You are shouting in my face.
I'm sorry if you think you're making a mistake. Really? We might have gone with our strongest dancer to go head-to-head with her in the battle, and that is not snow.
But just who do you think it is, then?
I'm not saying this for my sake, but for the whole team, it should be me.
There's no doubt. You are one of my best dancers, but Skylar brings something fresh. And we need that going up against Maya in the battle. She knows all our moves. It's your call. Around here. You notice anything? How?
The tattoo laser removal surgery that I'm gonna need to have. You have to go see. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, God.
Why is it so difficult now?
I'm so sorry. We're gonna have to possibly transition you.
Are you firing me?
Yes, I'm fine.
You can see me, can't you?
Okay.
My lord, I demand an audience. You are king. Yes, and this is my contract with your predecessor. I am dream of the enders. Your contract is with me. Very well. My letter of commission states that I am part of a double act. Cain and Abel. I demand that you recreate my brother, or I shall be forced to take action. Or immediate and summary nature. Cain, I do not believe I take well to threats, inferred or otherwise, nor to an excess of unwarranted familiarity. Apologies, Cain, my brother. Describe him for me. Well, he's not as good looking as I am. He is, within charity here, a blubbering halfwit, no dress sense, and a very, very vague, but continual smell of cabbage water about his person. Thank you, Dave. Nonsense. It's not your back. Right as rain. Not more. I have no right to that name. I am dream of the enders. This is enough. My lord, I demand an audience. You are king. Yes, and this is my contract with your predecessor. I am dream of the enders. Your contract is with me. Very well. My letter of commission states that I am part of a double act. Cain and Abel.
Hey, look, bitch, stop following me around this motherfucker. You're getting on my nerves. Hurry up and buy. Yes, hey, leave. Hey, man, I said I'm gonna pay you. Why don't you calm your motherfucking nerves? I got my vote. And then why don't you go ahead and get my I got your grenade. Get my change. And why don't you give my homeboy his change?
I don't want any trouble. Let's get out of here.
Stand, John.
I feel sorry for your mother.
What you say about my mama? You feel sorry for who?
I don't want any trouble. Let's get out.
What the fuck you say about my mama?
I don't want any trouble. Let's get out.
You talking shit. How many times I told this motherfucker? You got so sick. Give me the motherfucking video. Give me the motherfucking videotape right now. Play this pass back. Come on. Shut up. Hey, look, bitch, stop following me around this motherfucker. You getting on my...
Henry is absolutely.
Ever been arguing with your best friend and suddenly asked yourself how a human can be this unbelievably stupid? Science describes this as a paradox of expectation, where your brain assumes that everyone around you must process information the same way you do.
Stop. Ask permission.
May I wash my hands, please? Daddy.
Yes, you may. Sit.
Diet?
Did I say diet?
Sorry, most girls order diet. Okay, that comes to $9.30.
Oh, no. She's in the house. Don't you know who this is?
You tell him, Tony.
Check the wall, son.
Yeah. Check the wall, son.
Oh, you used to be way skinnier. Hey, oh,
Take these.
okay.
Hey, John. Sure busted again, baby?
Yeah.
Here, go get it fixed.
Thanks, old.
tell me your girl. When the hand does not have a ring, it means that there is a single woman inside open for proposals. But if there is a ring, it means that all the women inside are married. Because you know we have arranged marriage here in the past time. They used to get married without even knowing the person. So they just need to know that the family has a good reputation. Then they ask for a proposal. Just a matter of reputation. The only way how they know is by this hand. If it doesn't have a ring, it means there is a woman who is open for proposals. But if it has a ring, it means that the women are married. But this, it used to be in the past time. Now we don't do this. Now we have Tinder and dating app. So this was just from the past. This one has a ring, which means that all the women inside are married. There is no single woman. When the hand does not have a ring, it means...
Are your teeth ruining your life? This top mathematician is trying to use jelly beans to prove that between 3 and 4, there exists another whole number. But everyone thinks he's crazy. The psychiatrist even ordered the nurse to lock him up. But not long after, the mathematician vanished from the ward without a trace. Yet on the walls of the ward, there were dense mathematical formulas everywhere. The doctor squatted down on the floor at that moment and picked up a black pencil case. He was staring at it intently when he suddenly remembered a car accident from his childhood. Besides the jelly beans scattered all over the ground, there was also a marker pen without a cap. Just then, the nurse picked up a red jelly bean from the table. The doctor was about to stop him when the jelly bean drew a perfect parabola and fell into the nurse's mouth. But something bizarre happened. The red jelly bean on the table was still there. The mathematician used formulas to prove that between 3 and 4, there really is another whole number. He crossed from 3D space into 4D spacetime and returned to 30 years in the past, vanishing from the present world. It turned out the mathematician's theory was correct all along. He had said before that some kind of force was stopping him from proving the existence of the integer between 3 and 4. That force was actually himself. The mathematician traveled from the present to 30 years later and was hit and killed by the car the doctor was in. And then the doctor also remembered that the old man they hit and killed was actually the time-traveling mathematician. This top mathematician...
What's up? Do you know what FUD is?
Bud? What Bud is?
Yeah.
You mean like Albert Bud or like...
Like your name has FUD in it.
Yeah, I don't know. Does Bud have a meaning?
It does in Britain.
Oh, okay. What's the meaning of Bud?
It's a vagina.
Oh, awesome. They just called me a pussy. We blacked this man down.
Whoa. Who said I was a man?
The voice changer does?
This is not a voice changer.
See the last part? The little last part that you said? Sounded legit.
If you can't tell the difference between a woman and a voice changer, I'm worried for you. I really am.
I'd be worried then.
Are you trying to scare a female? That's gonna be... I've seen this movie before. There's too many men.
What's up?
Do you know what...
See, he's just using a stencil machine and an underwood.
It's a teller at the bank.
Say again.
It's definitely a teller car. I mean, banks, they always use hand stamps for the dates. They get used over and over again, so you always get worn out. The numbers are always cracking. The 6s and the 9s. See, they go first.
I'd like you to take a look at something. Tell me what you think.
That's a fake.
How do you know you haven't looked at it?
There's no perforated edge, right? I mean, this check was hand cut, not fed. Paper's double bonded, much too heavy to be a bank check. Magnetic ink, it's raised against my fingers instead of flat. This doesn't smell like micker. It's some kind of a drafting ink. You know, the kind you get at a stationery store.
See, he's just using a stencil machine and an... There. Pardon me.
I don't...
My wife at 4238.
Oh, one sec. Maternity. Sorry, what room?
4238. Can a doctor come check on her? She's really weak. Now her belly is hurting.
You had the baby a few hours ago. It sounds about...
I'm telling you, something's wrong. Now, if you can't come, get someone else.
Maternity. Give me 5 minutes.
Just checking in on Leah Davies in room 4238.
Crap.
When was the last time you saw her?
I don't know. I'm sorry. We're short-staffed.
Why is it so difficult to look in on Miss Davies?
She's getting the same attention as everyone else.
Respectfully, it seems to me that she is not. How are you feeling, Mrs. Davies?
Her pressure's a little low, but in the range of normal, especially after a C-section.
That one.
much blood in the catheter is not normal.
How about me tell now?
Blood pressure is 78 over 43.
She's bleeding internally.
And she's hypertensive. We gotta get her to OR staff.
Leah.
I want to be with her.
He gets done.
Leah suffered internal bleeding in the C-section. The bleeding was catastrophic, and her heart stopped in the OR. Why?
My wife in 4238.
Oh, one sec. Maternity. Sorry, what room?
4238. Can a doctor come check on her? She's really weak. Now her belly is hurting.
You had the baby a few hours ago. It sounds about.
I'm telling you.
My lawyer said if you call the utility company and tell them you're sending a check, they legally cannot shut off your power. So I thought, okay, for 10 years at 8:01 in the morning on the date of disconnection, I would call the public utility district to say I'm sending in a check. And after a while, I heard this noise. And then many years later, he goes, you know, you're a legend. I go, what do you mean? He says, we all gathered around the phone, 8:01. On disconnection day, betting that Stamets would or not would not call. And everybody who bet that I would not call lost their bets. And at the end, everyone would just cheer. My lawyer said if you call the...
Why is there a second crib here with CL's name on it? This is the crib.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see it. What can I get you? Chorizo? 1 pound? 2 pounds? Hang tight. All right, finally, here it is. Hang on. Got it. I'll see you soon. Wow, that was way worse than what I did, right? Is that your list? Have a nice day. Come on. Break room. Just report to the... That's all the jam.
And also, all candy is half.
All right, what is your problem?
Hi, would you like help reading your communication board? What the heck? This is a really good store. You moved me like an object in your way, so I'm being an object in your way.
I barely nudged you. You gonna harass me all afternoon? Come on. What? This dumb kid's been coming after me for the last 20 minutes.
I only need about £100,000. 100,000? Why are you building a machine? It's highly technical. You wouldn't understand. I suggest you make the effort to try. Enigma is an extremely well-designed machine. Our problem is that we're only using men to try to beat it. Now, what if only a machine can defeat another machine? Well, that's not very technical. Hugh Alexander is in charge of your unit. He said no, and that is that. I simply don't have time for this. Have you ever won a war, Turing? I have. Do you know how it's done? Order, discipline, chain of command. You're not at university any longer. You are a very small cog in a very large system, and you will do as your commanding officer instructs. Who is your commanding officer? Winston Churchill, number 10 Downing Street, London, SW1. I only need about £100,000. 100,000? Why are you building?
Sometimes in arc waiters, you make some bad...
Holy shit, you got a whole store in there. That's right, baby. I'm an entrepreneur. Look at this. Mate, cash flow's cooked, supplies are due, invoices unpaid, and the banks just keep knocking me back.
Yeah, they're useless, mate. Heard about that ABN funding loophole?
Test results are... Second prisoner, over Mallow. What's the one? Is this your design?
Oh, wow. Voila. One downloaded sandwich.
What problem is it actually solving?
It's really the classic last mile, but for peanut butter. I mean, you have to take it.
Why did you stop me? You think I'm afraid of the fucking... I shot at you.
Who is the girl who was applying to the internship? She looks so familiar to me. I'll tell you who she looks like. She looks exactly like... Sorority girl! You're the girl, right?
I'm Jennifer Johnson.
Just graduated Northwestern?
A year early.
You asked me that moronic question, and then my world came apart, and she came here, and I landed in the tabloids, and I got death threats, and my job is constantly in jeopardy, and you ruined my life?
Yes, that was sweet.
What the hell are you doing here?
I'm applying for an internship.
Why?
I watched the show, and I read the New York Magazine article, and I know what a greater fool is. And I want to be one.
Camelot. She's a kid at the end of Camelot. Ask me again.
I'm sorry.
Ask me your idiot question again.
Boy, if you fucking knew what I'd do.
What makes America the greatest country in the world?
You do. Ireland.
Y'all remember that micro we got?
Wait, what's this question? What's Chugga Rod? Rock's close.
We are still waiting for the first images of the actual split.
$3,203 for 7 days, $29 a day. I only stayed 5 days. You owe me $58.
No refund.
Now get on down the road before I call the cops.
Have a nice day.
Oh well, 78,298 still outstanding. Expensive price gone. It's not gone. It's just been misplaced.
Why don't you just take the Range Rover, take the new furniture, take it all?
Require cash. I'm giving you 5 days from right now.
I give you 47 for it.
What?
We paid almost $70,000 a week ago, cash.
You see, I sold you a new vehicle, and you brought me back a used one.
It's only got 119 miles on it.
I'll give you 53,000 for it, and throw in the old car for it.
An outstanding deficit of 25,000. You still own a house.
The original purchase price was $200,000 5 years ago. $647.70 a month. 29 years. How much down? $20,000.
The day they bought their house, they had 20,000 equity. They still have that amount today, yeah?
Yeah.
$3,203 for 7 days, $29 a day. I only stayed 5 days. You owe me $58.
No refund.
Now get on down the road.
Hey, Dad, did you...
No. You're the last person I wanted to see this.
You got me a new car? I'm loving it. But it's freshly waxed.
The car is for your mom.
Then why did you say I was the last person who wanted to see it?
Not great at keeping secrets.
Mom, do you know what Dad's getting you for your birthday? He's keeping it a secret. It's definitely not a watch. That was 5 years ago in Metroburg. Dad's taking you to a steakhouse for your anniversary dinner.
And that was 20 minutes ago.
But I've learned my lesson since then.
Don't spoil the surprise.
I won't. I promise. Hey, guys. Whatever, Tel. Stop asking. I'm so sorry I ruined your surprise dinner, but I can assure you there are no more surprises in store tonight.
Okay, well, let's go now.
All right, kids. We'll be back by 10, okay? Drive carefully.
Okay, let's go.
You have a serious problem. Baby, let the cat out of the bag.
What? Dad bought Mom a new car. New car?
Sweet.
Happy anniversary, honey.
Do you want to wait for another table?
No matter where I sit, as long as I'm across from you.
Kids, I was wondering where you were. No particular reason.
Happy anniversary!
A car? Oh, honey, thank you.
this nigga says, fuck, he's like, look, this crazy ass nigga comes in, and I can't even explain it.
Excuse me, but I know you didn't just say what I think you said.
So, look, it's not what it sounded like, okay?
It sounded like you were about to get an ass whooping, white boy. Well, let's go.
No, you don't understand. I'm black.
What?
I mean, I'm half black. I'm biracial. I'm mixed race.
Negro, please. That's all you had to say.
Oh, yeah. Man. Okay, that's like my biggest fear just happened. This part where this nigga says, fuck, he's like,
Do they deserve the hate?
In 2 months,
According to your show, only ride in the front of the truck.
I think I just created.
I think that might. Let me see my baby. The lungs are mostly outside of her body. I don't know how long you can keep her alive, but you're one of the world's foremost scientists.
Her name is Nina.
That is not a life.
What? She's strong.
We made a terrible mistake.
She's our baby girl.
She's yours.
Lily.
She doesn't even look at me.
Because you don't look at her.
I'm gonna stay with my mother for a while.
We're almost to the park, Nina. Don't worry, honey. I have a new treatment we're going to try. Transforming her very DNA to help her breathe despite the heat.
Let me see my baby. The lungs are mostly outside of her body. I don't know how long you can keep her alive, but you're one of the world's foremost scientists.
Her name is Nina.
That is not a life.
She's strong.
We made a terrible mistake.
She's our baby girl.
She's yours. She doesn't even look at me.
Because you don't look at her.
I'm gonna stay with my mother for a while.
We're almost to the park, Nina. Don't worry, honey. I have a new treatment we're going to try. Transforming her very DNA to help her breathe despite the heat.
He's not gonna try to do that. But it's not sound.
Let me see my baby. The lungs are mostly outside of her body. I don't know how long you can keep her alive, but you're one of the world's foremost scientists.
Her name?
See your future baby.
Hello. See, I myself been on a project and those comes when it's done.
pretty much for that occasion. Just easy, man.
Dr. Murphy! During the surgery, Sean, the lead surgeon, suddenly suffered an emotional breakdown and left the operating room. The chief physician immediately asked Park to take over, but Park refused.
No, he obviously can't. I don't think he was, but using complete charge of animals, I don't think this is enough. He said he can't do it. He said can't do it. Maybe he meant he can't do it. I think he's seeing something that we have an issue on the table.
The chief physician asked Sean what he had seen during the procedure. Park also tried to calm Sean down. Just then, the image of his deceased brother appeared before Sean's eyes. With his brother's help, Sean slowly regained his composure.
He's dead. Slowly. What do you think?
It turned out that while performing the esophageal cancer resection, Sean recalled a surgical method with a higher success rate, the Yuri Kucho Saiken. However, the procedure was extremely complex, with successful cases documented only in Japan. Sean had studied it extensively.
It's too complex for you to lead. So you lose your case. Yes.
After understanding the reason for Sean's breakdown, his colleagues asked if he would guide the surgery. Sean nodded without hesitation. He put his surgical cap back on, with Sean providing guidance from the side. The surgery was completed perfectly.
Not as much as yours. It's completely symbolic, but it's not the same impact. Easy peasy.
No! No! Dr. Murphy!
Hey, cut it out! You got water? Water's life. Stewie and I come from a place where water flows like... Water.
That's right. And we need to get back there. And if you guys help us, we'll make sure you never want for water again.
Giant wall. They can't run. That's your mountain. Yeah, it's the dust mites. Here's the microwaves. I reroute the circuits. Guys, follow me up this way. Why? Trust me. My God, it worked. Stewie, you're a genius.
The water for our little friend.
Sweet country music.
Adult stars known for their unmissable curves. Number 1, Mia Khalifa. She didn't go viral on controversy alone. Mia Khalifa's confidence and bold curves became instantly iconic, making every appearance feel unapologetic and magnetic. Her body became a...
Now,
Excuse me, can I
I'm going to fight him.
no, it's okay. Movie, get off that end of the table. Meet on that end. Come on. Your desk here? No. I'm looking for a soda machine.
Yeah, come to a motel to get a soda.
Yeah, it's okay. I appreciate that. Come on. Come with me. Come with me.
Where there's a soda machine.
No,
Just come with me. You want a soda, right?
Yeah. I was at my get on the picnic table. I was just passing by, and I wanted to get a soda. I didn't.
You're a parched, huh?
Oh yeah.
With that patty, right?
Yeah, I never did get used to the humidity here.
It's okay, she's in there. Oh, you like soda?
Yeah.
You know, I read in a magazine that soda's not so good when it quenches your thirst.
I agree. Yeah.
You notice that? You know what's better?
What?
Tea.
Tea.
Hot tea.
Yeah, I do that.
You do?
Yeah.
So it's bad abuse. You know, already. So paying for a soda, we're going to get your soda, right?
Yeah, but I wanted to, I gotta have a walk.
Yeah, well, you get a walk. Right up here. You get your soda. You have a walk. Good choice.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, I thought you were thirsty.
Yeah.
You can drink it now. Good. Sure. Kind of here. You come on this property again and you won't believe me. You understand?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know what I'm talking about? You're going to take that way, huh? Hey, all right. Charlie Coachman from Cherry Hill, New Jersey.
Hey, Big Daddy, that's my life.
I'm going to call your name. Yeah, Sheriff. Now you get the fuck out of here. Get go. Don't you stop. What's your name?
Every girl in the world must know this important thing that 4 to 5 days before periods start, cold, sour, stale, and junk food should be stopped because eating these forms blood clots, which causes more pain during periods. Due to this, periods do not come freely. So share this information with your female friends and follow for more science.
We have never gone a day without each other in 5 months.
And we're gonna be gone for 3 days.
That's 72 hours, Michael.
Excuse me, is there a party? Wait. It's not a funeral? I'm coming to pay my respects to the fallen raider. Hello, gentlemen. This is like a little memorial. Yeah. I'm gonna pay my respects to this fallen raider. May you never be ratted again. Or pop triggers explode in your face. Rest in peace, my little friend. Excuse me.
Tracer.
A boy once asked, "Grandfather, what is love?" The old man said nothing. He simply stood up, took the boy by the hand, and led him into a large shoe shop. He pointed to the endless rows of shoes and said, "Walk through once, pick the best pair, but there's only one rule. You cannot turn back." Excited, the boy ran in. He saw a nice pair near the entrance, but hesitated. There might be a better one ahead. So he kept walking. He passed dozens of beautiful pairs, always thinking, maybe the next one. But as he reached the end, he realized the best ones were long behind him. He returned empty-handed. The old man looked at him and gently said, "That, my son, is love. We chase after perfection, thinking something better is always ahead, and fail to value what's right in front of us. By the time we realize, it's often too late." The boy sat quietly for a moment, then looked up again and asked, "Grandfather, then what is marriage?" The old man smiled. This time, he led the boy to a wide cornfield. "Find the biggest, ripest corn you can," he said. "But remember, you can only walk forward, no turning back." Wiser now, the boy walked slowly. He passed the roused at the overhead with 3 sons breaking in to rob him.
So, did you read all these books?
Most of them. Why?
Just curious.
Hey, what'd you do?
What's on? I was watching that. Boys watch too much television. From now on, 2 pre-selected programs per week.
Oh, week? You're crazy.
Not more than anybody else. Don't worry about everybody else. This whole world is full of everybody else. Why you waste all that time watching the TV? If you use that time to develop your God-given gifts, wouldn't be long before folks was watching you on TV. You're gonna go to the library and pick out 2 books, and at the end of the week, you're gonna hand me a written report about what you read. 2 books?
I don't believe what you're saying. You cannot possibly survive it on television.
Well, you're gonna start now. That's good then. That's real good.
Mother, what's this for?
I need to get new reading glasses. How do they open?
This man had a miraculous ability. If any woman made eye contact with him for just 1 second, she would fall hopelessly in love with him. Jack had just emerged. His body still not recovered. He soon encountered a beautiful woman. The two quickly made eye contact, and Jack was back in bed once again. This caused him to be late for work every day. After leaving the hotel, Jack immediately called his boss, saying he would arrive right away. However, what Jack didn't expect was that the taxi driver was also a woman. The driver kept staring at him in the rearview mirror, even constantly honking the horn to seduce Jack. This turned what should have been a 3-minute drive into a full hour. When Jack arrived at the company, the client had already been waiting for him for 2 hours, but Jack still managed to successfully sign the project with his personal charm. Just then, the boss called him into the office. Jack naively thought the boss was going to promote him, but unexpectedly, the boss fired him outright. This was because all the female colleagues in the company had slept with him, and even the boss's daughter was no exception. Jack quickly apologized to the boss, claiming that he and the boss's wife were truly in love. Upon hearing this, the boss instantly exploded with rage. He hadn't realized Jack had also slept with his wife, so the boss immediately told Jack to get out. The female colleagues in the company were all heartbroken when they learned of this, but Jack could only reluctantly bid them farewell. When he returned home, his father learned he had been fired from the company. He advised Jack that he must be faithful in relationships, but Jack didn't take his father's words to heart at all. He decided that with his abilities, he could easily find a job. The next day, Jack began interviewing at other companies. However, strangely enough, every company's boss rejected him without hesitation. It turned out they had all learned of Jack's superpower. Even a female boss rejected him as well. Jack could only return home in disappointment. But just then, a company called to tell him he was hired. When his father learned of this, he immediately opened champagne to celebrate for his son. But the father soon sensed something was wrong, because he discovered that this company's boss was a beautiful woman, and her husband was the biggest gang leader in America.
Look at all these missed calls. It's like, all right then. Mr. Shears, you're 3 months in arrears on your child support payment.
What? Yeah, just gotta go down and get the door closer. Drink. What? Where's the door hole? Oh, right there. See, I can drill with the magic marker. You're supposed to cut it out with the power saw. Look, I'm gonna. Oh, really? Yes. So go get the power saw. Okay, I will. I see the problem. Oh, damn ya! Yeah.
Here, go on. You're supposed to protect the community. Why would you do that? Was it really worth it selling us the details of a DV victim? You're supposed to protect the community. Why would you do that? What would you say to your 2 daughters?
Proper way to.
I'm gonna give him a. What the hell happened to you? I have 2 children. What? And look at you. Your clothes, your hair. Carlos might be blind, but the rest of us aren't.
Edie's words instantly plunged Gabby into deep thought. After all, Gabby was once a world-famous supermodel, envied by everyone, but now she was no longer the woman she used to be. Since Carlos went blind, Gabby had devoted all her energy to her family. She had no time to take care of her appearance and figure. As a result, her figure changed dramatically, losing its former charm. But what Gabby didn't expect was that her daughter, Juanita, was facing the same problem. One day, Gabby took Juanita to a clothing store to choose a dress, but to her surprise, the dress